Yeah, we started to see the volume come back, meaning that trading started to pick up, directions started to change. Um, Not too much. We had kind of a stall throughout the 2 weeks, the winter holiday, and the stall sorta continued. Some key, headlines were, first of all, on Wednesday, we had our Federal Open Market Committee meeting minutes. So that meeting in December where they dropped rates a quarter point. This is the Federal Reserve. They dropped rates a quarter point, overall ending 2024 with a 1 point rate drop, that they started just in September, and then they did half point, quarter point, quarter point. Um, the minutes kind of showed that there was a lot of discourse about that quarter point and that there's a lot of focus by the Federal Reserve governors on upcoming, fiscal policy changes with the new, cabinet and president-elect president, returning president coming back. So there's a lot of caution. And then in addition, the Fed uses their rhetoric to help us determine, what we should be doing in our own personal finances. And we've been having quite a few Fed governors, the hawkish ones, saying, hey, policy is good now. We're not going to be dropping rates anytime soon, which isn't as pleasing for investors as we want. We'd love to have the borrowing costs for money to come down. There is still quite a few dovish Fed presidents or Fed governors who are speaking out saying that, inflation is tamed. But the consensus is that, hey, the Fed probably will not be dropping rates anytime soon. And then if we can drill, you mind drilling into the employment report today?
Well, yeah, because later on we're gonna dig into this JOLTS survey,
Oh, I
which
love the
came out
JOLTS survey.
which came out on Tuesday, and you have some good points that you want to bring up there. So that's the Tuesday report. Today we got the more traditional employment report, and it seems optimistic, which is leading to more thought of less
Pessimism in the markets.
rate cuts. Yeah, so let's dig
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Non-farm payrolls. First of all, yeah, last time in November, we had a little bit of a revision down, not by much, 15,000 on the overall scope. That's kind of a drop in the bucket. But man, they were expecting only 157,000 or not manufacturing, 150,000 jobs to be created, and 256,000 were created. So, that's very positive for the employment. It means employment is hot, but at the same time, the Fed's trying to cool the hot markets. So that means that there's not going to be any more easing in interest rates, because easing interest rates would, in theory, heat this number up further. They want to cool this number. They want things to calm down. Same here. The unemployment rate dipped down. They expected it to stay solid at 4.2%. It dipped down to 4.1%. It's telling the Fed that, hey, things are hot, not cold. So your policy either is going to stay, or, some of the Fed presidents are talking about raising rates again.